Okay, welcome back to part 9. And this is not strictly a soundtrack, but it has got the theme tune to Top Gear, which is that track there, Jessica. So I thought I'd include it. And this was from Record and Tape Exchange, Pembridge Road. So there you go. Allman Brothers Band, Brothers and Sisters. This is a gatefold. Yeah, bloody hell, there's loads of them. That is a big band. Now that is a big band. Alright, this one here, Simple Minds from the Breakfast Club. Don't You Forget About Me. Classic song. I love the Breakfast Club. I like some Simple Minds songs. Can't think of any other ones coming to mind, but yeah, there is a few that I like. And there's the cast: Judd Nelson, Emilio, Molly Ringwald, can't remember, and Ali Sheedy, can't remember his name. We've got classical fusions. Why have I got this here? No, I've just included that for the wrong reason. So anyway, got this one again, not a soundtrack, but it's got Richard Harris on it, so I've just included it again. This is another one, comedy record starring Cheech and Chong, and it comes with a big Rizzler paper. Very funny. And obviously Cheech and Chong done many films, so I just sort of throw that in there. Same with this one, Edward Woodward, famous for The Wicker Man, The Equalizer, and yeah, I'm just putting these all together. So sorry if it's not strictly soundtrack, but there you go. There's the track list if you want to check it out. Anything in there that anybody's interested in? No? Alright, move on. So we got A Dance Fantasy, inspired by Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Bloody hell. I do pick up some shit. A Dance Fantasy inspired by... So that's that. Produced, arranged and conducted by Vincent Montana Jr. Another Derek and Clive, but this one's live, and this record contains language of an explicit nature that may be offensive and should not be played in the presence of minors. This time it's spelt right. Not like the miners down the coal mine. The worst job I ever had. This bloke come up to me. Yeah? Fucking bloke come up to you. Fucking cunt. Yeah. Funny stuff. This is another one inspired by, it's just covers of theme tunes: Columbo, Ironside, Wi-Fi over FBI, McLeod. Forgotten all about McLeod with Dennis Weaver. Watched one episode of McLeod. Quite long. In the same sort of vein as Columbo, but a bit more action. But yeah, I like Dennis Weaver in One Man's Seduction of Cocaine. That's a great film. And Bluffing It, is it? Anyway, yeah, Dennis Weaver's great. I didn't think I had this on their vinyl. I've definitely got it on CD. But yeah, got it on there. That's a good price, £8.49. But I didn't pay that. Again, found it in perfect condition somewhere. I can't remember where. This is not an original though, unfortunately. It's a 1994 repress on Charlie. The original is on... I can't remember now. What's the original one? It says Buddha Records there. And it says 1972. So that's weird. I'm confused. Maybe it's been put in the wrong sleeve. It says Buddha Records, 1972. That's a result, isn't it? We got Letter to Brezhnev, a couple of Scousers, meet a couple of Russians, Love Affair, blah blah blah, Fine Young Cannibals, Sandy Shaw, Bronsky Beat, Certain Ratio. I haven't seen the film in a long time. Not familiar with the soundtrack, but this one I have seen recently, and I am familiar with the soundtrack, especially the dueling banjos, which is most famous for. Picked this up, as you can see, for £3 in St Christopher's Hospice. I remember picking this up about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. Come out the year I was born, 73. Is a good film. Stars John Voight, Burt Reynolds, Warren Beatty. Not Warren Beatty, is it? I think it is Warren Beatty. Otis from Superman. I get the two Warrens mixed up. So, you know, if it's not Warren Beatty, it's the other Warren. Adventures in Soundtracks. Picked this up in Swag Records in Croydon when it was there. Bought this new for £14 because I wanted to have mainly the Scorpio theme from Dirty Harry by Lalo Schifrin. It's very good. Have got the whole soundtrack on CD now, but yeah, it's got some good ones on here. Another Lalo Schifrin, The Killer. Can't remember them off the top of my head, but there's some good ones on here. Henry Mancini, Scorpio. Yeah, so that's a good one. There's Quincy Jones one there. This one I bought from New back in the day. Colour soundtrack. Ice-T, Roxanne Shante, Big Daddy Kane, Eric B. and Rakim. As you can see, starring Dennis Hopper and Sean Penn. Butcher Shop by Cool G Rap's very good. Mad Mad World's good. Golden Girl by Roxanne Shante. It's a good film. Bit dated now, but I mean, everything gets a bit dated. It's another one I bought back in the day from Beano's. Paid £15 for it. It's in good nick. And yeah, love Tron, as you can see from other videos and the name of the channel. You know, Tron has always been a special film to me, and always will. Another good one here from the Eurythmics. Oh, just talking about the soundtrack a little bit more. Wendy Carlos, now known as Walter Carlos, and yeah, all that business. But yeah, Switched On Back, and I've got some other albums by that artist. Very good. So here we got the Eurythmics. I love the Eurythmics. Sweet Dreams and Aqua, a couple of my favourite tracks. City Never Sleeps is a good one. But this one's, you know, this is from the film 1984, the George Orwell story, starring John Hurt, Richard Burton. And that scene is horrific with the rats. Room 101, where your worst fears are realised. Yeah. Good film. And here we got another copy of bloody Dr. Zhivago, but this time it's the original. Conducted and composed by Maurice Jarre, starring Omar Sharif. This needs a bit of repair work. There's a bit of glue on there to sort that out. Let's have a look at this. An MGM from... What's the year of this? Doesn't say. I can't see it anyway. Doesn't have a date, but yeah, that's got to be 60s or 70s. And this one I picked up recently. Had to get it. Look at that, it's just so cool. Who loves your baby? And it's kind of like in the style of, you know, the Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner records. It's just more talking than singing. And what's he actually singing here? Rubber bands and bits of string, a song for you. You've lost that loving feeling. Yeah, it's funny. It's a good one. When was this made? 1974. So yeah, that was. I remember buying this in not that long ago, maybe about a year ago in Bromley. It was in the pound section. The guy has a stall in Bromley, sells brand new stuff, second-hand stuff, and this was in the trash. This is gold, man. You can't sell. Well, I'm glad he did sell it for what he sold it. This one I picked up at a boot sale about 2 or 3 years ago, I believe. Yeah, I've done a video on it. I picked up a load of stuff. Might not have been 2 or 3 years, might have been soon, more recent, but yeah, good film. And there's some of the track list there. Grandma Mel, I can't speak. Baptized the Beat. Frantic Situation by African Barbata. Juicy, Beat Street Strut, US Girls, Breaker's Revenge. What's that? I can't read that. But yeah, I haven't seen this film in a while, but I have got the VHS. I was very lucky to get that. Lucky to get the soundtrack, and I will revisit that soon. Another copy of the Radio Ham, the Blood Donor. I don't know why I picked these up. I just do. That was £1. If anybody needs a copy, I think I've got 3 or 4 now, and I've got probably 3 of these. I'm not just pulling them out and re-showing them just to make more content. You can see this one's got a cut in it. Oh, that's just to bloody hell! Look at that now. That is too, so you can display it. If you want to display it on your, there you go. Henry Winkler. All I can think of is Henry Winkler and the Bees. I can't remember what film that's from, but it's funny. We got Convoy here with old Chris Christopherson. All I think of Convoy now is The Simpsons. That's how I've seen this before, a long time ago. It's got Ali McGraw in it. Burt Young, he passed recently. Ernest Borgnine. Directed by Sam Peckinpah. Okay. So I'll have to revisit this one. And Breaker, Rubber Duck, come back. 10-4, good buddy. All that good stuff. And this was there's a few dates here, 75, 76, 77 and 78. So let's look at the record. No, I won't bother. Fuck it. I just know some of these, they come out, they don't want to go back in. That was worth it. It doesn't even, it says 78 on there, so there we go. Got it back in easy enough. Another one from TV. It's not really a soundtrack again, but I'll just put it in with this collection. John Inman, Are You Being Served? From the TV comedy show Are You Being Served? Mr. Humphreys was his character. And there's some of the track listings there. Are You Being Served, Sir? Teddy Bear's Picnic, Buttons and Bows. And this is probably worth a lot of money, this album. To certain people. This one didn't cost me a lot. Picked it up, I think, on eBay. It was very cheap because of the condition. And just nice to have. I won't be buying anymore. So I bought this probably 10 years ago when I was collecting lots of Tron stuff. Golden Hour of Steptoe Son. It's got Marriage, Steptoe Style, The Wages of Sin, The Facts of Life, Up the Workers, Cobblers. And there's the Benny Hill album I showed in one of the previous parts. Also, I've got. I haven't got any of those other ones. But yeah, got plenty of Steptoe, plenty of Faulty, plenty of Hancock. Oh, there's Batman. There's the record for Batman. And that was 1966. I don't think this issue's from 66. I picked it up in the 80s. Maybe it is. Who knows? Who knows? I remember picking it up from Our Price when Our Price was open. People in the UK might remember that. This one got from St Christopher's or St Catherine's, is it? St Catherine's Hospice. £1.50, A Man and a Woman. And I'm not sure if it's this one. No, I don't think. Oh, it might be actually. It's got the theme tune to